Okay, guys and gals, about 10 seconds of the obligatory disclaimer. If you want to read the whole thing, just pause the video. All right, everybody, let's take a look at the S&P 500 futures for December 6th, Monday, December 6th, and see what happened. Now, last night, when I put out my analysis, for the premium members, I talked about hourly chart, and premium members, I'm going to talk to you as well. Of course, you're only going to get the hourly and the 5-minute possibly, but let's just talk about what happened yesterday in my analysis. Okay. I said that this would probably continue to ride along to 50 on the daily. Sure enough. Sure enough, salt and pepper, baby. Or red, green, red, green. Okay, that's what we got going on. Now, there's some decent indications going on after today that we could get a pretty... If this candlestick, the fact that it started up here, okay, if it goes like this overnight and tomorrow, then we're probably got a change in behavior in the stock market, at least short term. Okay. If it doesn't do that and we get a red candlestick and tomorrow's a red candlestick and it comes back down and visits this 50, well, then again, we're just playing this right here, right? We're just doing that. Now remember, the 15th could be the end of a cycle, as well as, well, this one says the 26th. Some of them say the 23rd. So anywhere from like December 15th all the way out to, Christmas Day or even past Christmas Day. Okay, that's an expected low time right in here. Okay. So far, this is doing exactly what I said it was going to do yesterday, which is riding along to 50. And at any time you get a green candlestick, the next day has an opportunity, if you will, to start like where that one did and go up. So that's all we're waiting to see. Now with the premium members, with the premium members, I discussed with them on the hourly chart something that was unique. Okay, and we were watching something specific, and there was definitely opportunity from late last night, my time here in Texas, about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, and I talked about that to them, and I was able to predict and forecast that, and it was very accurate. Okay, so if you want that, because I'm sure some of them took advantage of it and made money. All right, and if you want that, then pay for the premium membership right in front of you right now, $5.99 a month. Okay, I can't give it away any cheaper, guys and gals. For less than the price of pizza, you're getting a whole month's worth of videos. Okay. So, all right, back to the video. Now, that's all we're waiting. Now, the new session's already started. It's at 45.90. Okay. Obviously, this is a rising 50, right? So just be aware that even though we've got this event that's come down, the 50 is rising. So, prices, if they just continue to bounce on this 50, on the average, they're going to rise, right? Okay, because we've yet to have a candlestick where the full candlestick's gotten below the 50. Okay. So now we've gotten into, we're going to ride along the 50, a rising 50. So believe it or not, as much as people may say otherwise, price-wise, this is a slightly positive event. I mean, since back here, right? Because what's happening on the average? On the average, the price is going up little by little. Okay? Now, on any given day, you can make a lot of money trading short, trade long, trade short. Today was trade long. Will tomorrow be a short day? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Because if anybody tells you they know exactly what's going to happen during this kind of stuff, I don't, they probably not somebody you need to be listening to. Okay? Because they don't know. I had people tell me back here, oh, see, it bottomed. Yeah, right. That's why the next day was red. So until we get 2 consecutive green days or 2 consecutive red days, meaning if this breaks green above, okay, change in behavior. It's not chop. It's not riding the 50. If this session is red and the next one's red too and goes down, great, change behavior. Now we know what side of the 50 we're on. Okay. Now there, like I said, the indicators are suggesting that price is going to go up, and that could very well happen. And the MACD's kind of showing a little bit like it wants to kind of curve and go up. So this could be the bottom temporarily. Okay, definitely could be. All right, let's take a look at the monthly. Let's zoom in just a little bit. So as it stands right now, we have a green doji. Okay, got a green doji for December. Okay, not much going on, 6th, 7th day in December. So that's just a green doji, okay? The monthly chart still looks like it wants to decline, okay? That hasn't changed. The MACD's slowly trying to come together. Again, like I said yesterday, and I've been saying for over a week, this could play out for months, pinch together and play out for months. All right? But on the monthly chart, guys and gals, even if tomorrow and the next day, and even if we get to all-time new highs, which we easily could, okay, but this is going to take quite a bit to make this change, okay? So for now, the monthly long-term looks weak, like it's going to go down. I shouldn't even say weak, just looks like it's going to go down. Because on this channel, we take advantage of the opportunities up or down. And I'm not a bull or a bear. I'm a man, and I trade the market. And so should you. Let's take a look at the weekly. Okay. Yeah. 2 weeks down and now a green one. Nice. The Big Daddy says up. And it is forecastive and predictive in nature, but it's not quite enough to go on yet. Okay. This still says down. This MACD says, well, interesting. You know what's interesting right now, guys? This is the first time that I've seen a gap in the MACD on the weekly. Because before it was all pinched up. So it just goes to show you, even when you get a green day, and it was a fairly strong green day today, overall, the weekly still shows potential for price decline. Okay? So this is going to have to come up, this week or next week and break all-time new highs to really be like, okay, this was it. It was just a little 2 week down thing, and we're going to all-time new highs, right? So far that hasn't happened. The top of that red candlestick right there is 4669 or 4670 is good enough. Okay. So, by the way, on the monthly chart, you can ignore these cycles. These are only daily cycles, okay? They're just still sitting on there. So ignore those cycles for the monthly. And on the weekly, it's the same thing. Just ignore these green and yellow cycles. They're only daily cycles. Okay, so back to the daily. Before I move on to premium member only, hourly, and maybe 5-minute chart, and I'm going to tell them exactly what I think is going to happen tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to give my opinion because you saw the disclaimer at the beginning of the video, right? So what do I think is going to happen tomorrow? Well, things look kind of strong right now, right? These indicators are showing strength. I have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow exactly. Okay, on the hourly, I know what today's hourly showed. Okay, I'm not going to share that with the general public. Okay, so I just think, if I had to flip a coin, tomorrow could potentially be a strong day. Okay, we'll have to wait to see how it goes. Because right now, this is flip a coin. It could go up, and it could come tracking all the way back down to this 50. Okay, if we get a green day tomorrow, that's pretty cool. Okay, at least we get out of the chop. I think some of you might be surprised for me to say that, right? Because some of you think I'm a gloom and doom guy, but I'm not. I'm a take advantage of the opportunity guy. And if we get a green day tomorrow, pour it on. That's great. Okay? If we get a green day tomorrow, that's fine by me. Okay? If we get a red day that comes partly down or touches the 50, well, that's a different story. Now, one thing does stand out, though, on this chart as I finish up and get ready to talk to the premium members only. Okay? And that is, this trend line has moved. Okay? See how we had boom, boom, connect the dots, connect tops. Well, not anymore. Now we're over here. Now, it's not a huge violation. In fact, let me just correct that because that's a little bit off. Let's get this right up there to the tip. Somewhere about there-ish. Okay, close enough. Okay, so that's changed. Right before, if we were connecting the dots here, we were getting that, right? Definitely a steeper trend line was kind of like that. Okay, so that does show that the amount or the magnitude of this decline looks like it's slowly weakening, right? It didn't just, like today didn't track another candlestick kind of like, its high wasn't kind of like, let's say, right there, right? Then you could still kind of connect those dots. You follow what I mean? But it didn't. It got well above this previous day candlestick. Okay. So let's take a look at something, because there's something else. I'm going to share this with everybody. Okay. On the daily. Okay, what do we got going on right there, guys? Okay. There's a little tiny triangle. Nothing to write home about, but we'll keep an eye on it. Okay. A little bit of a triangle going on there. Not enough to really do anything with. Okay. Because we don't really have enough to go on here. It's too small of a triangle, nothing really to go on. All right. Now I'm going to switch over to the hourly chart. So for you general public that want what the premium members get, $5.99. Okay, that's the last time I'm going to mention it. Okay, going to move over to the hourly chart and talk to the premium members about what I think is possibly going to happen. Talk to you all real soon. Again, next time, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, give me a thumbs up, and click that bell to be notified of all the videos as I put them out. Talk to you all real soon again next time.